I am MCE, and I am the coach of Chaos. Or, what's this?
Oh my.
Okay.
I'm too used to
Oh
the only
Matt,
content I've
my.
done.
Matt, you wanna-
Man, I'm so used to it.
Matt, you
Oh,
wanna
no,
say something to us, or-
No.
I missed them, alright?
Oh shit.
My bad.
I am MCE, former coach of Chaos, and I am the new coach for Gen.G Valor.
I'm Koosta, and I play for Gen.G Valorant. It's been fun, and I think we've been improving a lot, and the environment has been good from that standpoint. We haven't played many matches together yet, so I don't have much to say on that front, but I definitely think that I can say that I feel like we're improving. Definitely troll a bit more sometimes in the server time, like yesterday or 2 days ago I just picked breach and I was spamming ults the whole time, and people just like flash each other and stuff, so it's definitely a little more laid back, I'd say, but it's not like we're not taking it seriously when we have to.
We have definitely improved since I first started watching, because they were in a little bit of a slump, I would say, when I first came in to watch, and it wasn't, we were struggling pretty hard, but they turned it around in practice very quickly, and everybody is taking criticism, new ideas, everything very well, and the progression we've seen in the last few weeks has actually been really, really good. I can't say the same because my last team was super troll, so it's like, even as bad as this team is sometimes trolling, it's still not as bad, but I definitely have a lot of fun because of it, and I feel like everybody on the team is friends, which is nice, because they're joking around or messing around all the time, but when it does matter, everybody just flips a switch, and we do turn into that competitive nature.
Well, first I'll start with Matt. I think it's my first experience with a real coach, at least, because like I never had like a coach that would like look at everything we do and like try to switch it up more like in game. And I also like a lot like how he handles things, and I think it brought a lot of like fresh air in the team, a lot of new ideas, and he isn't scared to speak his mind in general, and like points out mistakes, points out what we can do better, and I think it's been really nice for the team. I think we showed a lot of improvement since Matt came in. And for Kenny, I'd say he is definitely an insane player, like a very smart player, and when he speaks, he usually says like intelligent stuff, like a very like pointy, and I don't know, I feel like he always bring out like the good points out of situations. He's very focused, and I like him like that. Me and Kenny usually we don't need to calm everything we do. It feels like we're often on the same page without even calming, so that might be why. It feels very easy to play with Kenny, I'd say, in general.
Well, I'm gonna start with Matt because I played with him on. Well, I didn't play, but he coached me on road in CS, and I kind of expected. I knew what to expect from Matt, and I'm not disappointed so far. I think he's been he's even a better coach than he used to be. But I love how he's very he's not scared to speak his mind. He's very objective about things. He when we talk sometimes we don't act when we argue, or we're not arguing, but we're not on the same page. I think we agree most of the time at the end of the day, so it's very helpful when you have a different point of view, and he brings in a good argument to share us. So I think it's very easy to work with him. It's been very helpful to us as a team so far. For Jenny, I think Jenny has been very good to us. He brings a smart. First of all, he has a lot of experience, so that helps. And he's a very smart guy. He brings a lot of ideas, and he's very chill to play with. It's I don't think anyone can fight with Kenny, or anyone can say he's a bad teammate or whatever. So it makes it pretty easy to play with him. And I think we've been improving quite a bit so far.
I would say for me at least, being this is the first time I've played at a pro level. Matt has been very helpful and bringing in like ideas and sort of like helping me to improve as a player. Like pointing out mistakes that, like if we go over VOD and stuff, pointing out mistakes that I may have not seen myself is very useful to me to grow as a player. So him as an addition has been honestly like great overall. For Kenny or Koosta, I think Kenny is also, like you said, very smart and brings a lot to the team. But for me, comfortably is gonna sound weird, but it's like it's nice to have like another American teammate among the group of players.
Yeah, I see. It's okay.
No, okay, this means no
USA.
offense, but like, I don't know. Kenny's also kind of a troll. Like, you may not realize it, but he brings like a lot of liveliness to the team, I would say. And both additions have honestly just been really solid.
God bless America.
The addition of Matt to the team has been very nice. I feel like he brings a lot of creativity to our strats and our setups or whatever, or our like shock darts, arrows, everything. Everything is just more creative. It's some things I don't think some teams have not done before, and I feel like he just brings new stuff all the time, and it's really really refreshing, and I appreciate it, and also everything that all of my teammates have said. And for Kenny, I feel like Kenny was the player that we needed. He is so easy to play with. I feel like we could put Kenny on any team and with any person, and it would just be like so easy to work with. Like I don't have any complaints, and I do agree that he brings a lot of liveliness to the team. He's a quiet person, but I feel like when he talks, it's always like something funny or something important. I feel like it's I don't know. It's nice. It's nice to have Kenny on the team, and he's an insane player, dude.
I think Kenny was like a really smooth transition to the team because he's like a very like experienced player. So when you're doing something, he will adapt to you to what you're doing very easily, and he's like he communicates well. I think it's like there hasn't been like a lot of like synergy to work on because it was already there almost because the way he plays the game is so easy to play around him. I'd say.
I think like we've all kind of like we've had our disagreements and stuff at times. For being together for at least like with the new coach and Kenny being together for, and I guess you could even consider me for such a short period of time, I feel like we play pretty well together. We definitely have like more to improve on, but so far I think within the short span of time we've been together, I think it's been really good.
I think it's probably the best form we've had in ever since we started the team. I feel like even with the new additions, I feel like we've not peaked, but like I feel like this is our peak right now. I think if we fix the little things that we do wrong, I think we can be like easy in the top 3 teams in NA for sure.
Since the addition of Matt, I've had to work a lot on my memory because the amount of recons and shock darts I needed to learn was pretty nice, honestly.
And I enjoy watching you miss them. The biggest thing, the common denominator, is when we've been in the high pressure situations, we've choked. We are so close to getting over the hump against some of these teams. The first one, I felt like we should have beat Sentinels. We had them right where we wanted them, and a couple rounds didn't go our way. We didn't communicate well in like the moments we needed to, and we got a bit unfortunate. And then with the second one, we honestly got one of the worst draws we could have ever, hoped for in the whole thing. We got, a red hot Immortals team. They prepared exceptionally well on Icebox against us. They played a brand new comp they've never played, and we struggled to adapt to it. And they're just a hot team right now, if I'm being honest. And then, second map, again, we were right there where we should have forced a third map, and we let it slip. The good thing is each time this happens, we go back, we watch it, we learn from it. So like we are getting better, but it's definitely tough to lose in those situations. And then again against 100 Thieves, like it should have went to a third map. Anything can happen at that point, but we just had a couple rounds that didn't go our way again, and we end up getting 2-0'd by both Immortals and 100 Thieves. The good thing is, the common denominators that we've lost to and Immortals in both the first one and the second one won't be there for the third. And then also Sentinels qualified as well, which was one of our other losses. So I feel like we match up fairly well. I think we'll be a lot better prepared this time around, and hopefully what we're working on will show in the third closed.
Yeah, I also think like when the first time we lost to Immortals in the first one, I think it was tough to lose to them. But I feel like as Matt said, they're a good team right now. It's not embarrassing to lose to them. I think the second time though, we had them on the second map more. It was definitely a closer match, even after I think it was a week after the first loss, or a week and a half or whatever. But I think we improved a ton just in that short amount of time. And I think 100 Thieves was looking good as well. Icebox, we didn't show up, but I even could have gone either way. And as Matt said, you never know what can happen in the third map. But I'm very confident for the third one, as Matt said, because there's none of these teams are in it except 100 Thieves. So hopefully we can get our revenge and qualify.
I don't want to say I don't mind losing to these. Like, obviously it still sucks to lose. Like, at the same time, we have to realize that, or we have to kind of take it with a grain of salt, because if you lose to a team like 100 Thieves, they've been together for such a long time now that they have a lot of chemistry built up, and I think that's why they do look so good when they play together. They obviously also have very skilled players on that team, and then same thing with Sentinels. They've literally been together since I think beta, the same roster. So I don't think I think when we develop our chemistry a bit more, and the more we play together, I really think we can beat these teams with confidence. I think we can still have some close maps, but I think we'll be taking a lot of the series.
I agree with that. I think sometimes when we fight, we're not all fighting together or trying to help our teammates that are in tough spots as much as we could. And I think we're also making mistakes on the map where, we're playing the map pretty well, but our timing on our movement and how prepared we are when we're hitting a site off of a fake or something still isn't there yet. So there's a lot for us to learn from just watching these matches back, and it makes it a lot easier to improve when see why you're losing certain rounds.
I think that's pretty fair. It's not like we're completely getting outplayed or whatever. Mostly we lose to ourselves most of the time. As Gen.G said, we're not finding as 5. We're not 5 fingers overhead, as Shaxi would say. And I think it's costing us. I think sometimes, as Gen.G said as well, the timing we're about to hit a site, but we do it 3 seconds later, and it's too late at this point. So I think small things make a huge difference in this game, and sometimes it's costing us for sure.
I think that to add on top of all of that, if we have a nice positive attitude in all of those games, for sure that we will have more chances of winning. Because sometimes we lose some rounds that maybe we shouldn't be losing, and sometimes we feel like the comms are low or the energy is low. But I think we've talked over it, and I don't think it will happen again. And I think next quali is the one. Mostly every game that we've lost in the past qualifiers, it should have went map 3, and it could have gone both ways. So I feel like we said, we've been improving a lot. Every day we're improving, and I think that last qualifier is going to be good for us. I think the teams that we've lost to, like we said, are Immortals and Sentinels, and they're gone now. So they're through. They went through, so we don't have to play them anymore. So we're feeling very confident coming up in this next quali.
Guys, we got this. I promise. Let's go, boys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
We'll see.
No. Yeah, I'm clapping.
I want to see that on the video. I want to see that on it.
This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching Agents of the Roundtable episode 3, all 500 of you. and the match fixing
step
article
on
should
the-
come out soon, so don't worry about us making it to Masters.
Okay.
And
Hey.
even if it doesn't, we've been improving a lot of different maps. Just the way that we've been playing them in the positions that we've been putting ourselves in. We're looking pretty good, so we will see you in the Masters tournament.
Yes.
And if we're not, then we'll just delete the video.
Oh,